Hey everybody, today we're going to show you how to find all 7 lost books here in Assassin's Creed Mirage. However, we have 2 important notes. One is that one of these books is not obtainable until the very end of the game. You're not actually able to access it until you get to the final mission. So make sure that you have beaten the game if you're looking to knock out all of these books at one time. The second thing is that the 7th book is actually completely hidden off the map. A lot of players are trying to figure out why they're not getting the achievement. The reason is probably because only 6 of them pop up on the map. The 7th one is completely hidden and is on the far southeastern side of the map, and we'll show you how to find it. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So our first book is going to be found far north of the Round City. You guys can see our location here. We're actually going to be right next to the monastery. And if you make your way to where the book location is on your map, you'll see there's some wagons here. What we want to do is go up the stairs beside them. We're going to go right over here behind these bushes, and you're going to find a little entrance with a staircase that leads underground. Now, as you make your way down here, you want to hug the left wall as far as you can go. So you'll see we'll take a left. We're just going to hug the left wall, another left here, go as far back as we can. Again, stay on that left wall until you get to the very end, and you're going to find some shelves that we can actually pull backwards. We're going to go ahead and grab these. We're going to pull them backwards. And once you've done that, we're going to turn around and work our way back. Now we're going to take the first left that we see. So continue to move until you see a left. Here's our opening. We'll go inside. And right over here in the back is another set of shelves that we can pull backwards. Go ahead and pull those. That'll be our second set. We're going to continue to work backwards and take our next left again, which is right here. And we're going to have a third set of shelves. We're going to pull that one back. And now that we've moved everything, we're going to continue backwards, take a left. And right back over here, there's going to be a little hole in the wall you can slide under. Now, once you're in this room, you guys are going to see if we go all the way to the back through this tapestry, there's going to be a book in the very back. Go ahead and collect that, and that'll be your first book. Number 2 is going to be found just northwest of the Round City and just southwest of the Great Mosque. Now you'll see that there's a little courtyard that we're standing in here that's going to lead right to where the book is. It's in one of these small buildings. If you have it highlighted on your map, you'll see. But there is a door that leads right to it. However, it is barred. So what we need to do is go right over here beside the door and climb up into this window. Now, once you're in the window, we're going to go down the staircase where you're going to come across another door that is locked that you can't go through. So what we're going to do is use a throwing knife, and we're going to hit that fiery vase that is right in front of the door, and that's going to blow up everything in the way. So once we hit that vase, that will now unlock the door so we can go back over to the window that we climbed up into. We can jump back out, and now the door will be open. And once you go inside, that book is going to be found right here on the desk to your left. So you can go ahead and pick that up, and you'll get book number 2. Number 3 is going to be found east of the Round City on the northwestern side of the harbor camp. You guys can see the building that this book is in here. And again, we're going to have a building where the doors are locked. So what we want to do is climb up to where the windows are. So we can come over here to the side, and this may be a little difficult, but you want to climb up the wall and get on top of this first little overlook here where you can see we have 2 wooden bars blocking the window. We're going to use a throwing knife, and we're going to hit the window in the back, and that's going to break out the back window. So now we can climb up on the roof, jump over on the other side, and we can enter the building through the window that we just broke. We'll go ahead and drop down, climb back up, jump into the window. And if we go right over here on this desk, you're going to find book number 3. Number 4 is going to be found in the wilderness just south of Kark. You guys can see we're going to be right in the middle of the Tuesday market. And once you make your way down here to the market, you're going to have several guards that are surrounding it. You can take your time and wipe all these guys out. If you don't want to, you can just run inside and climb the ladder. I would recommend taking out the guy that you run into up here so that you can buy yourself a little bit of time to pick up that book. But once you take him out or run by him, the book is going to be on the desk right here in the back, and that will be book number 4. Number 5 is located just west of the Round City. This one's going to be right against the wall west of the observatory. You guys can see we're right here in this small little building. But once you make your way out here, all the doors are going to be locked. There's going to be one door that's back near the water that's made of wood that we can actually just break down with our sword, and that's going to allow us inside. Now, once you're inside, we're going to grab this bookshelf and we're going to pull it backwards, and that's going to open up the way to the stairs. We'll make our way upstairs to the second floor, and once you're on the second floor, right here in this back desk, you're going to find book number 5. Number 6 is going to be found right in the middle of the Round City at the Palace of the Green Dome. This is the book that you can't get until the very end of the game when you can make it into the final room, What you want to do is make your way to the top of the green dome on the northeastern side. You can take out all the guards if you want, or you can just run by them. But once you make your way up here, you'll see the fountain in the middle, the door that we can't get inside of because we haven't unbarred it. What you can do is come right over here to the left side. We're going to jump up on these boxes over here onto this little overhang and grab onto this thing until it swings you over to the balcony. And if you've made it to this final room, you've most likely opened this door. I believe it's already open for you. But once you're inside, all you have to do is come right over here to this back desk next to the bookshelf. And this is where you're going to find book number 6. Now, our 7th and final book is going to be found on the far southeastern side of the map. This one isn't going to show up on your map, so take a close look of exactly where we're standing. If you've been out here, there's actually a historical site that you can use as reference. But once you make your way all the way out here, you're going to find these little ruins. It's literally the only thing on this side of the map. What you want to do is come right over here to the ladder that's against the pillar. Climb up to the top. You're going to have a couple vases that are on fire. I've already attempted this once and missed, so be careful. You want to pick one of these up, and you guys can see we have like this little rock formation in the floor that we can blow up. Aim just above it so that you can throw this thing far enough. And if you get it far enough, it's going to destroy those rocks, open up a little hidden passage thing where you can drop down in and pick up the 7th and final book. Now that you have all 7 books, we can head back over to the House of Wisdom just west of the Round City. The bookkeeper is going to be located on the far northern side of the house. There's several ways in here. If you've already been here several times, you most likely have this window right next to him open up. You could just jump inside here. But once you have all 7 books, you can do this every time you get a book or at the very end. Go ahead and speak with him. And once you do, you will get your rewards as well as your achievement. But this is how to find all 7 of the lost books here in Assassin's Creed Mirage. If you guys have any other questions, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys in the next video.